Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel. An initial investigation by the Azerbaijani government reportedly found that the plane was hit by a Russian Panzer S air defense system. The Christmas Day crash killed 38 people after flight J2-8243 carrying 67 people hit the ground near the city of Aktau, Kazakhstan. The flight had been en route from Baku in Azerbaijan to Grozny in Russia, and it had been diverted from an area where Moscow has recently used air defenses against Ukrainian drone strikes. Terrifying footage showed the Embraer aircraft nosediving before smashing into the ground in a fireball. For government sources in Azerbaijan told Reuters that the plane was downed by Russian air defenses. Euronews, citing Azerbaijani government sources, also said an initial investigation found a Russian surface-to-air missile was fired at the plane. It exploded next to the aircraft, with the shrapnel hitting passengers and cabin crew, the report said. The use of air defense systems aligns with reports of Ukrainian drone attacks in Chechnya on the morning of Christmas Day. If confirmed, it marks the second time in a decade that Russia has downed a passenger plane after the MH17 crash in Ukraine in 2014. Speaking earlier on Thursday, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said it would be wrong to speculate about the cause of the crash. But Osprey Flight Solutions had said the flight was likely shot down by a Russian military air defense system. The aviation security firm sent the alert to airlines after assessing footage of the crash and damage to the aircraft, the Wall Street Journal reports. Matt Borey, chief intelligence officer at aviation security firm Osprey, said, "Video of the wreckage and the circumstances around the airspace security environment in southwest Russia indicates the possibility the aircraft was hit by some form of anti-aircraft fire." Osprey provides analysis for flights still heading into Russia amid the Ukraine war, issuing more than 200 alerts about drone attacks and air defense systems so far. The company's CEO Andrew Nicholson said, "This incident is a stark reminder of why we do what we do. It is painful to know that despite our efforts, lives were lost in a way that could have been avoided." Images from the wreckage show what appear to be bullet holes or damage caused by shrapnel. Russian military analysts from the conflict intelligence team earlier said the holes could have been caused by a Panzer S-1 air defense missile. A Kremlin-supporting blogger Yuri Podolyaka wrote that the aircraft shows damage consistent with an air defense missile detonating from the side and above. He said, survivors recall a bang during its third foggy landing attempt in Grozny before redirection to Makhachkala. It may have been caught in a defense response to an attack on Grozny. Kazakhstan's transport minister said on Thursday that authorities have not yet come to any conclusions about Russian air defenses downing the jet. Dozens of passengers, including children, miraculously survived the horror crash. Around 150 emergency responders rushed to the scene, battling towering flames and thick plumes of black smoke rising ominously into the sky. Meanwhile, an investigative team led by the Deputy Prosecutor General of Azerbaijan is working at the crash site. They found the black box of the doomed flight, which revealed the haunting final words the pilot said just moments before the plane crashed on the ground. Struggling to control the plane, one of the pilots said, "I can't execute, control is lost." The pilots reportedly tried to take the plane to 3 different airports, but failed to land. But they lost communication with the ground crew before vanishing off the radar for 37 minutes. "I extend my heartfelt condolences to the families and loved ones of the victims, wishing them strength and patience. I also wish a speedy recovery to the injured," she said on Instagram.